Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mama and the Baby Brigade. Hope everybody's having a good Thursday. Well, it's Friday now, after midnight. Sorry about that. It is what it is. It took me a little while to get ready to come in here. I had to put a load of laundry on and had to fix me a cuppa. That's for my folks over the pond. They know what I'm talking about. I'm recently very much, into this herbal tea thing. It helped me so much with my sinuses and vertigo and all that, So I think maybe this might be a nightly thing, especially since we're into fall and got all this cooler weather going on. And my hair's wet, just in case y'all don't know. I just took a shower a little while ago. I've been watching TV and watching YouTube, some other folks' channels, and I was in the general chat earlier today, and then I was playing in my yarn a little bit today. Did a little organization over here, and working on this cardigan. I got quite a bit done with it. I will show y'all that in just a minute. But no, I had a little bit of a brain, I don't know, an idea as I was coming to my spot here, that after Vlogtober is over, then maybe we'll call these nightly visits Tea with Tap Mama. Since I think I'm going to just make this tea a nightly thing. And I've kind of gotten used to doing these nightly visits with y'all. And I think y'all have gotten used to having them. And and don't get me wrong, there might be nights that I don't feel up to it. Sundays I might still take Sundays off. But I think these nightly visits may continue. Now, of course, November 1st, I will be out of commission, and probably for a few days after the surgery, I probably will be out of commission. I really don't want to forecast what kind of condition I'm going to be in after surgery, because I really don't know. I've never been through this before, so I've never been through gastric bypass surgery before. Now, when I had my kidney stone surgery back in May, I bounced back rather quickly because there was no cutting involved. It was all, it was, there was no cutting. They just went in through my hoo-ha and went through my urinary tract and blasted the kidney stone and with some water, some high-powered laser and water, and no cutting. This involves tiny little cuts with robotic arms, and I know when I had my hysterectomy 11 years ago, it took me a while to bounce back, but that was a bit more involved than this. So because they took out major organs. This is not that. So hopefully it won't take me as long to bounce back, because it took me at least about 2 weeks before I was able to get around fairly well. After my hysterectomy, it took me about 2 weeks to be able to get it out and about. Which, it was laparoscopic too. It was, with the robotic arms and all that. Which I'm grateful for. At least I didn't have to have the big bikini incision and all that like they do have to do sometimes. I'm really grateful that I didn't have to go through that part, that. But what is that? Sorry, a fly landed on my camera phone. My iPhone. I was like, what is that fly doing there? Anyway, but you might hear as the washer's going, because I just put a load of clothes in the washer. So, house sounds, because this is, real life. But yeah, I'm thinking, after I get, through with surgery and everything and get back to my normal routine, as it were, then we'll do, tea with Tap Mama. and you know, the title will just read Tea with Tap Mama, and then behind it I'll put what our, you know, if there's any particular discussion going on, you know, and I'll just come on and talk about what project I'm working on, where I'm at with that project, and you know, what went on during the day or what have you, and we'll just call it Tea with Tap Mama, and that'll be, you know, y'all let me know if that sounds okay to y'all, or if that's just too silly to go with. But it just popped into my head, Tea with Tap Mama, and since that's my, I wouldn't say alter ego, but that's my little screen name. So and I even have a little sticker on the back of my van. It has like the YouTube logo, and then it has @tapmama73, in case anybody wanted to look me, in case, you know, I don't know if anyone has ever searched for me and looked me up, you know, after seeing that on my van, but if you have, hi. Because I be jamming in my van when I'm going down the road. I got, you know, music going, and the back glass is doing this. Because I'm a little old school, you know, I'm from the 80s. We like our music loud. And I don't care if I'm 50, I'm going to keep going with my music loud, because I just like it loud. I do. I like it loud. So it is what it is. And this has been steeping about 6 old minutes here. So I think that's good enough. But got Mr. Honey Bear. But I'm going to switch hands because this one's stronger. But I am almost done with this cardigan. And I got to come in here today and try to narrow down what yarn I wanted to use for Serena's cardigan. And I think I got it figured out. It just, I got my notepad and my pen, and I sat here with the yarn that I have in the cubes. I didn't go looking in the totes over there, because, well, I just didn't. Because I have to have Johnny's help for doing that, because they're all stacked up he's got them all stacked up high over there, and I don't like to fool with them if I don't have to. And I didn't want to bother him. He's in there watching something or playing his game or whatever he was doing. And so I just turned around and looked at what was behind me, and I looked at this over here, and I looked at that over there, and then I did some figures to see how much yardage I had in different yarns, and thought about where she lives. And you know, I remembered when she posted colors of, you know, the granny pullover sweater that she made that was kind of in neutral colors. But then when she posted a before and after, because she's had weight loss surgery, so she posted a before and after picture, and she wore pink in that other. So I was thinking maybe pink, but I did settle on a yarn, because I have quite a bit of this. And I know y'all always wondering, well, you got all that Hobby Lobby yarn at the beginning of the month, what are you gonna do with all that? I'm gonna make something with it. Just a second. Still a little bit hot. Anyway, this is, and I know it's in my colors, but it's kind of they're almost muted, so it's not terribly bright. So it could be, you know, it'll work. But this is I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, and it's a print. And it's called Aegean Stripe, and I have 8 of these. Plus I have like a cream color that will go with this. I have some aqua that will go with this. I have gray and turquoise that will complement this color that I compare with this. But if you look, it's got a little bit of everything, and it almost looks like it's been hand dyed. I know this is not hand dyed. This is, of course, mass produced. But it's really nice. It really is. It's really nice. If you like ease the label off a little bit, you can look, and it's got little splotches and stuff. I can't wait to work this up. And so it's even got black in here. So yeah, I can't wait to work this up and see how it turns out. But what I want to do is I'm going to do a solid stitch cardigan for her. and then I'm gonna like do a skein, work up a skein, and then I'm gonna put a stripe of a solid color in between each skein. Probably a couple of rows of a solid color in between. You know, do so many rows of this, and then a solid color, and do it like that. And and of course I'll probably do the I'll just kind of play it by ear, because I don't like to sometimes I don't know what I'm going to do until I do it. But hers is going to be a longer cart. I needed to make sure I had quite a bit of yardage in whatever I picked, because she's tall. She's 5'9", and she's slender, so it didn't have to be, you know, big this way. It just needed to be long. But I wanted to make sure that I had more than enough yardage so that I could do embellishments and, you know, fancy stuff. And if I want, I haven't put a hood on anything. I'm not ventured there, but but I'm either going to attempt a hood, or I'll at least make her a hat to go with it. So a matching hat, at least. But I don't know. I sort of want to attempt a hood, but I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about that, because I don't want to mess things up if I go that route. I think I need to watch a bunch of tutorials. I think I need to binge watch some tutorials on how to add a hood to a hexie cardigan. That's just about right. So let me show you where we are with Marsha's. And so I was up till 5 a.m. working on these granny squares and putting them in there. And then I slept for a little while, and then I got back up and did some more, and then I went laid back down. And then I got to do something with, because see this window here, there's another window just like it on the other side of the room, right over my bed. I have got to do something about that window, because if I want to sleep in the afternoon, and if the sun decides to come through there, it shines directly on me, and it gets a little warm. It's very uncomfortable to sleep under that sun. So I don't like it very much. I don't like it at all. So, but I got the sleeves done. I've got quite a bit done on this. All I'm down to is the ribbing on the lapels and the neckline. So try to figure out the easiest way to show y'all. Back up a little bit, but this is I think I did a little bit better job on the granny square edition back here. I think I did a little bit better job on this one than I did my own. It looks more straight. You see how more straight that is there at the back. This is more straight than the one that I did for myself. And what I did with this is, when I put the granny squares together, there's 8 of them, and when I put them together, I went around them. Once I attached all of them together, I went around them with a single crochet and made it squared it off before I attached it to each half. So that, I think, made this really nice and straight on the top. So that's what I was going for. I wanted it to be nice and straight up there. Now on the bottom, it's a little not so straight, but I think once I wash it with a little fabric softener, it relaxes a little bit, it will straighten out a little bit. But I had to do just a little fudging when I was attaching it and everything, so I think that's probably why it's a little, you know, ripply. But I think once I wash it with some fabric softener, everything will relax and it will look better. That's usually how things work. So so that's how that looks on the back. And then I did some, this is the bottom part. I got the bottom front post, back post ribbing done. I did quite a few, you know, I did a few rows here so that it would give her a little bit extra length on the bottom. And I think that turned out really well. Now that Crafter Secret yarn and that cobalt color, man, that is you know, I usually struggle. My wrist usually is really, you know, aching after doing front post, back post. but this was really easy to work with at doing that. I almost did another row. I didn't, you know, because this is Crochet Acrobats for me. And if you're new to the channel, then let me enlighten you. I have as Amy says, Amanda-isms. And Crochet Acrobats is one of those. When I say Crochet Acrobats, I mean those stitches that you have to, you know, go in, you know, that are not your typical stitches, you know, like single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, slip stitching, and chaining. All those are just normal stitches. But when you go to front post, back post, what are some of them other ones? Popcorn stitches, puff stitches, bobbles, spike stitches, all them fancy little things, you know, them stitches that require you to go down and grab a loop and do all that stuff. Them is Crochet Acrobats. I don't do that. I find that stressful. But this front post, back post, them's Crochet Acrobats too, but this is the only one I do, and I only do it for people I love. So if you ever get something from me and it has ribbing like this, it's because I love you. It's because I loved you enough to add it, because I thought that it would look nice, and I wanted you to have something that looked nice. So even if you're a paying customer / friend, if you get something from me and it has this on it, then it's because I care about you very much, and I wanted you to have something that looked nice. Or that it was easy to do because the yarn was really nice. One of the two, I don't know, but I've started doing this on almost everything because, well, I love everybody, because I'm a Christian and you should just love everybody. So all I got left with this one is I'm going to go ahead and do the ribbing on the lapels right here. I'm going to do it on each side of the lapels, and then I'll do a couple of rows of half double along the neckline, along right back here and along the sides here. But I'm gonna do the ribbing on the lapels here first. I'll do a few rows here. I'll do a row of double crochet, and then I'll do about 2 or 3 rows of front post, back post right here, and I'll do that on both sides, and then I'll do the half double, a couple of rows of half double back here, and then she'll be done. And then I'll move on to Ruth's brown version. And where did I put it? Right here. And this yarn here, which is the same type yarn, only this one is the nutmeg frost. That is the skylight frost. This is the nutmeg frost, and I'll be pairing it with some Premier Basic brown yarn. So, and then after I get that one done, I will start with Serena's. And this one has only taken me about a week and a half, something like that. Not very long. I'm going to do Ruth's the same way I've done this one, where I skip the chain in between, because it did help with the sleeves. If you notice, these sleeves aren't very big. Well, they're sort of big, but we're decreasing them down to a slender, you know, a not so big cuff was fairly easy. And yeah, these are sizable sleeves, but they're not as big as you see on a lot of the hexagon cardigans. Most time you see the sleeves, they're way bigger than this, and that's because I didn't chain between my clusters. I just kept going. I didn't chain between granny clusters. I just did it this way. And then I did if I can remember, let's see here, a single crochet decrease row, and then another single crochet row in the halo yarn, and then I did a single crochet row in the Crafter's Secret yarn, and then a half double crochet to finish it off. And that's what I did with these sleeves to finish them out. And so I've done it so much on the granny pullover sweaters that it was old hat, and I had it done like that. So that's what I did on these, and I think it's a nice size. I don't think it's too big. It's going to be too big for her. I think it'll be just fine. So And so that's what's going on with that sweater. I'll probably have that done tomorrow or the next day. It just depends. I got to make a trip to the post office tomorrow, and my charging cable's acting up on my phone, so I got to go get a new one of them because I've done bent it too much, and the wires on the inside are, I think, probably in bad shape, so I need to go get a new charging cable for my cell phone. I don't know how much. I'm probably go to Best Buy or somewhere like that because I don't like getting it from Walmart. Walmart don't get good stuff. I've never gotten good charging cables from Walmart. I always get the good ones from Best Buy. There's a Best Buy down the road this way, and then there's one in Bossier. I usually go to Bossier's, just right across the street, right across the bridge from Shreveport. And that's usually where I go do my post office stuff because it's a little cheaper because of taxes. I don't know why, but it is. Taxes in Shreveport are like 11-something%, and they're like 8-something% in Bossier. I think that's the number. It's significant when you're sending packages for some reason. And for some reason, my packages get to where they're going quicker when I send them from Bossier than they do when I send them from Shreveport. Don't know why, but it's been the case. Because I keep my little receipt and I check the tracking. Because I like to know when people get their stuff, and I like to check back with them and say, hey, tracking says you have your package. Do you have your package? You know, because it's important to me that people get their stuff. And so even if it's a present, you know, but but I like sending it from Bossier, and if I can get there before noon, then people get their stuff pretty quick. So I got a package going to Arkansas and a package going to Florida and one going to Georgia. Wink, wink, Shannon. Hopefully I can get it all in that little box. I got to go in there and see if I can get it all in there safely. Lots of little things going into one little box. Hopefully I can get it all packed up in that, because there's some breakables in there that I don't want broken. But it's been just kind of a laid back day here, and I'm gonna do a few loads of laundry. Well, probably maybe two, 3 loads of laundry, and get one more package. I got a package that I need to get put together that I hadn't got put together yet, but it won't take long. I got mailer bags in there and a good roll of tape, and I got cards, handmade cards, thanks to my Bonnie. So anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think about tea with Tap Mama. I don't think that's taken away from anybody else's ideas or anything like that, but I think a nightly tea with Tap Mama is in order after I get done with surgery and everything, instead of doing vlog, you know, any more of these vlog things. It'll just turn into a nightly drinking a cup of tea with y'all, and, you know, chatting and talking about my projects and talking about what's going on around here and in general, because y'all seem to be okay with that. And then I, you know, chat with y'all in the comments and what have you, or the general chat on the Facebook page, you know. And so, you know, we just have a good old time, and that's all. And now this Saturday, I am considering doing a live stream. I hadn't done one yet this month, and I usually try to do one at least once a month. And so I don't think I did one this month yet. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think I did one yet this month. So I need to do one this month. I try to do at least one a month. And so I'm going to try to do one Saturday. If I feel like it, if I'm up to it. Because it does take quite a bit of energy. So I'm going to try to put myself in a position where I feel up to it Saturday evening. If everybody could maybe let me know what's a good time for them on Saturday evening. Usually I try to do it late Saturdays is usually a good time, between 8 and 9 p.m. and usually go for a couple hours. And so we just talk about a little bit of everything. There's no, as long as we keep it PC, and stay away from politics and things that step on folks' toes and that sort of thing. That's all we try to do, but TV shows and crochet is of course the top discussion thing, stitches and projects and yarn is always a good subject to talk about, different kinds of yarn and what you can do with it, what you can't do with it, and whatnot, yarn sales and that sort of thing. Anyhow, we just generally just cut up and have a good time with each other, and just enjoy each other's company and try to make each other laugh and kind of escape whatever troubles we might be facing in real life for a little while. And I think that's about all you can ask for out of a YouTube channel, is just a little escapism, and to relax a little bit for just a little bit. So that's what we're hoping to do Saturday night. And let me know, if I'm thinking 9 o'clock p.m. Central Time. That's what's in my mind right now, is 9 p.m. Central Time on Saturday. If y'all are all good with that, then let me know, and I will do my best to put myself in a position to feel up to doing that, because I feel like I owe it to y'all. Y'all been really great with me lately and very supportive and loving, and I really appreciate that. And I just want to spend some time with y'all on a live and just have a good time. So I think we're gonna shoot for that this coming Saturday, the 21st. So that's about all I got for y'all tonight. Please remember that I love you, and so does Jesus. And please adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter or the rescue. And I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Bye now.